too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wonder why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
In this episode of 2K TV, we'll be announcing the 2K21 Shoe Creator Challenge Grand Prize winner.
But first, how about some 2K TV interactives? This week, these questions are brought to you by Degree.
Summer is heating up, and so are the NBA playoffs. Yes, baby. So I think you know where I am going.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We get a look at the sun shining in the buildings of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Our broadcast location today. On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell grew up around pro athletes. His father worked in Major League Baseball, and Donovan said, "I saw guys making millions, staying humble and grounded. I also saw the other side. So I try to treat people right. I grew up that way, and the NBA doesn't change it." Kevin, he's showing as much as he's talking about it.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Ibaka, and it's Morris in at the 4 slot. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now Beverly. He kicks to Morris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beverly wide open. Offline with his three. And it's the Jazz's ball. Here's Mitchell. No good on the triple. On the wing, George. Defended by Gobert. A nice shot by George.
Well, the efficiency with the mid-range game, Paul George has always possessed.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. An open look for Beverly. Ingles with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Takes the three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Nobody near George. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
No one covering.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. Utah shooting their first foul shots of the night here. At the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Seems to me that Rudy Gobert could be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every season. But on the offensive end, guys, he's really starting to grow.
And Gobert drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Beverly. Launches a three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, we know that Patrick Beverly is fired up when he starts to cook on the offensive end. What a catch and shoot there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A miss that time would have put him up.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
This guy is such an intelligent guard. Patrick Beverly finding a driving lane and finishing.
Conley with the three. He doesn't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And George kicks to Beverly. Misses the three. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
I don't know how you guard this guy because you've got to play the drive, and right there he buries a three. That is beautiful.
The pass to Leonard. Over Ingles. Utah with the rebound. They easily took Thursday's game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
He had a nice open look right there. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Leonard doesn't give the defense time to react. His catch and shoot game is on point.
Here's Gobert. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Passes it to Beverly. He feeds it to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
Conley for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert's showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match, looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's Mitchell missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. A nice shot by George.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. Conley, his shot is good, scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Beverly. And he makes good on the layup. Beverly's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside, George. And he overshot that one, missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Conley's shot is off. The Clippers trail, and here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Utah.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 6.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Good.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Three-pointer. Kennard with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Clarkson. But they'll get another chance. Cousins pulls it in. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
What's better as an alley-oop partner than a man with great length and great hands? Go to work, DeMarcus.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Kennard up top. And it's Rondo in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Utah with the ball. From outside the arc, Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 10.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Outside Jackson. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Cousins, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Clippers trail by 7. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Here is Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Zubac. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And the Jazz call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
George Niang, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Jazz leading by 5. Mitchell left side. Drops it in from 11 feet. Mitchell's got 14 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Zubac. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw drops for Zubac. Utah leading. A baseline J. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Favors. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Mitchell's shot is good. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And it's Rondo penetrating over Mitchell. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And that one good from Clarkson.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Count it.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle. Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
54 seconds left in the first. Mitchell against Rondo. And they double up Rondo. And there's the pass to Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the Jazz call time here. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. The putback, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Clippers trail by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Clarkson scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Cousins. With 1 on the clock, and the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Jazz out in front as they wrap up the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, we got to be able to focus on us. Obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. We're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And Greg Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Ilyasova out there with Favors. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Conley, and it's Niang in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. A free throw drops for Rondo.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And Rondo drops them both. Here's Conley. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Rondo kicks to Jackson. Back to Rondo. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Clippers trail by 16. Stolen by Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For Utah, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. George is checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good. Clarkson. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 19-point game. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Clippers also changing it up. Morris comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. And Conley drops them both.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis, but this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Jazz leading by 21. Ingles with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Beverley, the pass to Leonard to stop the run. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Well, Kawhi Leonard put in the time to become a big-time threat from range. That is beautiful.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Conley's got 8 points in the quarter. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now, here's Beverley. 7 points in the game. George, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Ingles can't get it to go.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Gobert can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Morris with the bucket.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Conley inside the line. Offensive rebound. Clarkson. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 20. No one near him. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Utah leading by 20. Conley for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
And here's Beverly. He has 7. Kicks it out to Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Niang. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, that is just too easy. As Gobert gets this close, forget about it.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George. Morris has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Leonard. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Conley. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Leonard gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Jazz leading by 21. Conley inside the line. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Conley's got 25 points in the game. Stolen by Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now here's Leonard. 15 points in the game. Here's Ibaka. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The Clippers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
One shot.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Morris, no good. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Morris with the rebound. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The Clippers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Another miss by Utah. The Clippers really having a tough go here. From deep, George. O'Neal with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Conley on the follow.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And Beverly kicks to Ibaka. Inside. Here's Leonard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Jazz shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. And the basket by Ingles.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
George fires, and some very quick points for him on that possession. George has got 7 points.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Beverly. To the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Here's Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Clippers with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Mitchell comes in for Michael Conley. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Pass to George. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Poked away. And George kicks to Rondo. That one's not going to go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Ibaka for 3. But they get it back. Here's Morris. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, at a healthy 235, Marcus Morris is pretty good at throwing his weight around, especially on the glass.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 18.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Leonard draws the double. Rondo wide open. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
From deep Ingles. Utah the rebound.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And that one's good by Favors.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Elbow shot is on the way. The shot by George, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Ingles, nice spin off the left rim and in. Ingles has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Joe Ingles off the pull-up. Just such a tough shot to guard. Nicely done.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Clippers ball. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Marcus Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for George. Tipped away and stolen by Favors. Ilyasova passes to Hughes. It's stolen by Rondo, and here we go. Outside Jackson, fires from deep, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked, confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Now here's Rondo, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. .135 left to play in the first half. Here's Thomas. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And Los Angeles guys shooting for the game at 42%. Outside Jackson. Back to Rondo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That's good from Rondo.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The free throw drops for Zubats. Utah leading by 22. The 3 from Thomas. Rondo with the rebound. Here now the Clippers. Big stretch here going 10-2. Got a piece of it. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
The Clippers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Outside Jackson. To the left side wing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. And the pass to Cousins. Outside Jackson. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Jazz out in front, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend, and we've been a little bit fortunate too. They missed some shots, but more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Well, for the Jazz, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Man, when Conley is playing like this, he's one of the best point guards in the league. He runs the offense with a calm, collected demeanor. And he also is getting his own tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, it wasn't a very good half of them on the glass. And as a team, you never want to get pushed around like I pushed you and Ernie around. That's reason number one. That's why the score it is the way it is. Jeez. Push back, man.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Jazz shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. Here's George, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Conley's shot is off. The Clippers shooting for the game at 42%. From deep, George, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now the Clippers with it. Leonard on the wing. Back to Beverley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beverley's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ingles can't get it to go. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
Clippers trail by 21. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. He's got 17.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Takes it from 10 with the tip, and Mitchell is right there. Mitchell's got 22.
You look at Donovan Mitchell and you don't understand the guy has a 6'10 wingspan. He's a problem on the offensive glass.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 17. At the elbow, it's George.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And here's Leonard from 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 20 points for him.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Utah calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to George. Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Over Beverly. Gobert can't hit. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
That's good from George.
I don't know if it's underplayed, but there's an all-around aspect to what Paul George does on a night-by-night basis. This guy is an elite two-way player.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 18. Feeds it to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Conley, and he banks in the layup. Conley's got 38 points.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Here's Beverly. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Michael Conley picks one up.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
That's good from Beverly.
And we know Patrick Beverly is one of those guys, you love having him on your team. But if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverly has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
Clippers trail by 17. Beverly the pass to Ibaka. And Morris throws it down.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Jazz have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Conley's shot is off.
He started out strong, 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And that one's good. Beverly.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Now here is Conley. He has 38 in the game. Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 18 rebounds. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Jackson in for Marcus Morris. Outside Leonard. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Jackson against Clarkson. Zubac kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Zubac. Fires the 3. Here's Leonard. Got a hand on it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Gobert can't hit. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 18. Here's Zubac. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Beverly. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 3 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 20. Leonard with the ball. 20 points for him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
And for the Clippers, their shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. From deep, George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
And the Clippers call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert, and it's Ilyasova in for Mike Conley. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Leonard. Luke Kennard comes in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Clarkson, and he jams it with authority.
Now, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. And again, no good by the Clippers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
For Utah, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting one.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Now, here's Zubac. Here's Rondo. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Zubac finds Kennard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Right side, Rondo. Kennard against Bogdanovich. The shot's good from Kennard.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Ilyasova. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half. Now Rondo. He's got 6 to the inside. That one drops for him.
Well, any play that ends with DeMarcus at the cup or in the paint is good offense.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Mitchell drops them both. And here's Rondo. Outside Jackson. Pass to Cousins. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Zubac kicks to Kennard. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Rondo's shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Rondo dishes to Jackson. A floater. It's tipped. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 7th assist here tonight. Rondo kicks to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. He gets that one. Zubac has got 10 points in the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Nice shot by Rondo.
And Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Mitchell against Rondo. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Rondo kicks to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Now here's Favors. Here's Ilyasova. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Clippers shooting 47% from the field in the third. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup by Jackson. That's 7 points for Reggie Jackson.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Rondo. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. The pass to Jackson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
One shot.
That free throw, good from Kennard. And the Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. .26 seconds left in the third quarter. Rondo is doubled. Here's Cousins. And the Clippers miss again. On the wing, Ingles. He's covered by Rondo. Bangs home the trifecta.
Joe Ingles has finished top 5 in the league's three-point shooting on multiple occasions. You've got to contest that.
Look from Rondo. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Jazz out in front, running away with this one. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Thomas, and it's Azubuike in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. That one goes in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Hughes, good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Hughes got his first points of the game.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. The Jazz shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Lets it go from the wing. And Utah again with the bucket. Thomas gone 3 for 5 from the field. And here's Rondo. Passes to Zubac. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Thomas's shot is off. The Clippers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Mann passes to Rondo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Azubuike shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, your Jazz, Udoka Azubuike, taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Patterson, he's checked in for Zubats. No luck that time either. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Kennard kicks to Batum. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock, and it's denied. They retain possession. It's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Niang. Here's O'Neal. Banked in off the glass.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And he recovers it. Niang, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Outside, Batum. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. The three from Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rondo passes to Patterson. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Utah shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Got that bucket in no time at all. Rondo with the ball. And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul. Now here's Rondo. And they double up Rondo. Batum, good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Patterson against Azubuike. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Well, a convincing finish by Patrick Patterson, giving us a demonstration of the kind of power he has at his disposal.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. He doesn't get the second one. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. Everly with the ball. Conley picks him up.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Azubuike controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now Rondo. Good work defensively by Conley. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here's Rondo. The feed now to Ibaka. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Conley gets the bucket.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
George against Ingles. Shot from free throw range. Again, Los Angeles. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And the shot is good. Conley's got 42 in the game.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And it's Rondo in the corner. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
As Ibuki on the wing, he's covered by Leonard. Here's Gobert.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Rajon Rondo. Leonard on the wing. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
Beverly looking around. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. George has got 6 here in this quarter. Conley into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Outside Leonard from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. On the wing, Ingles. Over Leonard. The putback.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
For the Jazz, Ilyasova comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Matt Thomas in for Mike Conley.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Batum wide open, he fires. And it's off from 3-point range. The Jazz shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Mitchell's shot is good.
I'll tell you, when Donovan Mitchell starts to cook, you might as well sit back and enjoy the show.
Clippers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. On the wing, Jackson, pass to man. And the wide open shot from Morris. Cans it from downtown.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And it's Mitchell missing. LA's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Morris kicks to Jackson. with the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
That was a tough shot. I mean, Jackson has practiced that, but he makes it look effortless right there.
The three from Thomas hits it from three-point range. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Down low. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Well, Serge Ibaka has really worked on his frame since he entered the NBA. He is someone who can power his way through contact.
Fires from the wing. And it's Mitchell missing. Thomas against Jackson. Inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, Serge Ibaka takes such smart, high-percentage shots. And when he's got the hot hand, you've got to keep going to him.
Ilyasova can't hit. Ilyasova's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Feeds to Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Jazz shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Here's Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes. Mitchell's got 46 points.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Jackson, and he lays it straight in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The drive by Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
A different look for Utah. Azubuike's checked in, and it's George Niang in for Ilyasova. The Clippers also making some changes. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Luke Kennard in for Morris. And Mitchell no good on that one. Here's Azubuike, buries the easy one. Azubuike's got 4 points this quarter.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
To the middle, here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Azubuike. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .133 left to play here in the fourth. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one. One shot.
That free throw good from Patterson.
I remember when Patrick Patterson was coming out of high school. Major recruiting battle. Every school seemed to want this guy. Duke, Florida, you name it. But the Kentucky Wildcats win again.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Utah calls timeout. They lead by 24. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Thomas, no good. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
To the paint. Outside for Jackson. No good on the three. Right side, Thomas. Over Jackson. Off the mark. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congratulations. And no grit and grind is the usual motto, but is defense really what gets you guys going?
It has. We're a defensive team. We made our mark last year off defense, so we can't lose who we are. We got to come back and be gritty on defense, get steals, get out in transition, and finish in transition.
Yeah, that always leads to better offense, right? Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.